load of this!
Hello, I'm Adam.
And I'm Levi.
And we have had a very, very unique experience that we've come here to talk about today. And that is, at the Summer of Sonic, me and Levi got to play a not quite finished, but almost complete version of Sonic Generations. And we're here today to finally talk about what we thought. We've wanting to talk about it for quite a while, but we haven't.
Yeah, we just haven't had time to get together and actually do like a talk.
Yeah, this is the first time we've actually hung out since that date, I believe. It's been quite a while. For those of you who don't know, Sonic Generations is supposedly a nostalgic trip from the past. The story is about a tear in time that some sort of like time god or deity creates. We're not sure yet. Creates like a dimensional chaos among the time stream, forcing Sonic to return to the past and meet up with his younger, much more rounder self.
Cooler self.
And have to go back and retread through the timeline in order to fix what has been done. This story seems very interesting considering the stuff they have to do. What it boils down to is a nostalgic, in-your-face, hey, look what we're bringing back, kids. And to add a story to that takes a lot. So I'm holding out hope for that.
Yeah, well, I've completely media blacked out myself from this game. Much like Adam did with Sonic 4, I've not looked at anything. I didn't know what the story was. If anything, I was hoping it was actually an interdimensional story, not a time travel story. Because I like to think that the Sonic 3 series, or the numbered Sonics, and the Sonic Adventures modern Sonics are two separate universes, with like different backstories for each character and stuff.
You can't really say that, especially considering they make references all the time to the old stuff.
Yes, but
especially in Sonic
think
Adventure.
It's more like a Tenchi in Tokyo kind of
versus Tenchi Muyo sort of thing.
Yes, kind of like that, where they talk about, hey, remember when we were friends and we met up, and it's like, oh, what, like from Tenchi Muyo? No, like a different time where the exact same thing happened. Yeah, I was just completely staying away from like anything about it, so I don't know anything about the story or anything like that. It's just my own initials of what I've played.
I, on the other hand, have kept up. I kept up all the updates, I've looked at all the videos, looked at all the gameplay, and finally on June 26th we went down to Summer of Sonic and we played on the beta version, which was, if you're thinking it's just a simple demo that was released on the internet, no. We got to play as both the classic and modern Sonic, unlike the demo that only played as classic. For those of you who don't know, this is like a nostalgic boost while giving it a fresh paint job. You've got classic Sonic and you've got modern Sonic. You go back to the basics. Green Hill, Chemical Plant, I've heard that you go to the Death Egg. All sorts of things. We've got Old Tails who's been confirmed. Old Tails and New Tails. Now, I don't know how they're going to do that. They look pretty much the same.
I think Tails was a little bit rounder and shorter.
And a lot more quiet. You fight Gun, G-U-N, as I call him. He calls him Gun, I call him G-U-N. You fight the old badniks, you fight the new stuff, you go back to the Sonic Adventure, you go back to Sonic 3, you've got the Sky Sanctuary, the Green Hill. We've got some terrific DLC coming our way with the casino level. We've got the classics, we've got the olds, we've got Knuckles and Tails that are in it. Shadow's been confirmed. I know that Metal Sonic has been confirmed. You will actually race him across a Stardust Speedway from Sonic CD. Cool. Much more complex this time, I imagine.
Yeah, of course.
In terms of information, that's about it. But let's give our opinions on what this game was like.
Yeah,
we didn't have many level choices, let's put it that way. So much, because it was only Green Hill. Players either classic or modern.
Yeah.
With classic, you stick to the side-scroller, whereas with modern Sonic, you go back view, side-scroll, back view, side-scroll. Which is very reminiscent of Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah.
That was me banging my head on the table for that.
It works perfectly fine. I think that system works really well.
Let's start with modern, I say, because on the demo you can only play as classic on Green Hill, whereas on the one we played we could also play as modern.
Yeah.
To be honest, I know I've ragged on Sonic Unleashed a lot, but when I played this I was quite pleasantly surprised what the problems that they had with Sonic Unleashed, or at least the problems I felt they had, seemed to be resolved. There were a lot less instant death kill things that instantly killed you as soon as you started playing.
When I was playing it, I felt that the game was exactly the same. Yeah, it was basically just a cool thing of what was it, Sonic Unleashed. It was just like the Sonic Unleashed game, which I really enjoyed, Adam not so much. But yeah, that was really good.
When it comes to Unleashed, we both had the same opinion. We both felt it was a step in the right direction. Pretty much, you're getting the same as Unleashed, but a little bit more polish, I think, has gone into this one. The levels are remixed.
I might argue opposite again. I was watching somebody else playing, and they had they struggled to slide underneath.
That's kind of nitpicking.
No, I'm not nitpicking. I'm just saying both times they played it through. Both times he got stuck. When you have to slide underneath like the walls, he was slightly ran along, got stuck. I don't know what happened. He pressed the button to slide, he slid, and that's the only difference I noticed throughout the...
If you like Sonic Unleashed, you're going to like this, definitely. If you like the Sonic Unleashed day levels, I should say, you're going to like this, because it's pretty much just that, with the werehog taken away and booted out the freaking door. Thank God for that. And also, I think it's nostalgic as well. What do you think of modern Sonic, then? What do you say out of 10?
Well, on my initial lookings at it, I'd say high rankings, like 8s, 9s.
There's always room for improvement. That's a very high score, a 9.
Oh yeah, but
a 9 is as high as it goes.
I felt that the day levels were basically 9.
A 9. Alright, he's going to give quite a high score. That is a very high score.
Actually, probably lower it, just thinking back to some things that I didn't like. Yeah, I would say maybe 8. Yeah,
okay, an 8. Still, okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to go one lower than that. I'll have to say a 7. There is definitely some improvement there. And I definitely had fun. A lot more fun than I had with Unleashed. I don't know why. Maybe it was the nostalgia gripping me and that. But, yeah, I'd have to say 7. It's got great potential. I'm liking the way it's going. Let's talk about Classic.
Everyone who I'm sure got into that 20-day demo is going to have an opinion on this. And I'm going to have to first get this out of the way. Brilliant step forward. This is amazing. Leaps and bounds. Finally, it's getting back to form. I'm saying getting, so that means there's going to be some negatives from me. I don't know about you, Adam. The negatives I find is Sonic's too fast. In the classic stages, he's just too fast. This is weird because I like the speed, and I didn't notice it until I played that, because I played that demo a lot. I didn't notice it until about the 3rd, 4th time I played through again, and I looked at it, I was like, Sonic is too fast. What happens is, at the very start of the game, think to yourself, when you run forward and you see that first, like, motor bug, did you roll into it or run straight into it? I remember running straight into that. I watched other people play that level. They all ran into it. People who hadn't played it before, everyone I saw, they ran into it. Sonic builds up too much momentum. The second thing I'm going to say is his acceleration is too low. He takes a lot more time to build up speed as well.
Compared to, say, the modern Sonic, or compared to
classic, compared to Sonic 4, it's perfect. It's still good.
I have to confer a bit with Levi. I do believe that he moved quite fast. He did sometimes move a bit too fast, but I didn't find it too much of a problem. I didn't think
it wasn't like game breaking. No, yeah, so I have to say that it wasn't game breaking. It was just slight. It was like it could go down a notch or two, like.
Because I felt like the modern Sonic were going to be better versions of Unleashed, and the classic Sonic was going to be better versions of Sonic 4. I was right on both accounts, I just didn't know how much. Sonic, the engine is so much better on the classic levels, and it moves so much better. It's so fluent, so easy to go with. You don't feel like it's sluggish.
Not massively sluggish. I will say though, like, I don't know, starting on the picking up of speed, it did feel a little bit sluggish to me. I was talking to my other work colleagues, and he was saying he found the same thing. Another thing that he commented, which I hadn't even noticed at all until he said it, was Sonic is really, really small in this game. This is not really a major problem. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But he was just saying he's really small, and he's like, you know, when you go on the jumping, swinging platforms, he was like, he just found that it was more like Sonic was jumping on like giant moving houses. The sizes are usually like 3 Sonics across, but these ones were like 5 or 6 across, and Sonic was just stood in the middle of this massive house, like swinging around. When I played it again, I was like, yeah, kind of true on that one.
It works. It
though,
works. It does. Yeah. It still works. I mean, these are very nitpicky things, aren't they?
Yes, of course.
I mean, he's a little bit sluggish and he's a little bit small, but
I'm a perfectionist, really.
Yeah. You say perfectionist, I say Sonic fanboy.
Well, I say that there's always room for improvement on things, so
you never ever say something's perfect when it isn't. That's the truth. But nothing here really broke it for me.
No.
This was fun. This was fun.
Yes, it was fun.
This is the word we're looking for. Fun. It was fun, and I haven't had fun with the Sonic game in a long time. But maybe that's because I'm not. Because
I want to bring up one complaint with
what's your complaint?
Sonic Generations, and this could just be me not knowing enough about the game. I want a Chow Garden. I want a Chow Garden in this game. That's what I want. And they haven't done it. They haven't had it in since Sonic Adventures 2. Look, if no one wants it, don't play it. If you do want it, you can play it. There you go. That's basically my main complaint. I want the Chow Garden in that game.
So let's get down to it. Final verdict on the classic Sonic levels.
Probably 8 as well.
Anything lower, I think, would be insulting. Yeah. I have to say a solid 8 as well. So I would have to say overall, I'd say give Sonic Generations an 8.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I'd say overall, maybe Sonic Generations should get an 8. Even though it feels lower, it just feels like I can only give it the same score.
Can't wait for the final product anyway.
You know I
can't wait. I've got mine pre-ordered already. I'm looking forward to it. It's out in November, for crying out loud. It's a long way off. Yeah. So much could change.
I know.
And so much. Well, so I say 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
8 out of 10.
General.
It's the first Sonic game in a long time that I have enjoyed, and I know that I'm looking forward to this. I hope you guys are too. So that's my last word.
Yep, I don't have anything else really to add.
Yeah. Sonic Generations, can't wait. Well done. It's looking awesome. I'm Adam.
And I'm Levi.
And we're signing out.